Yeah, that's how they probably survive the cold -20 winters. That's what we need in Vancouver this time of spring. So when it's raining 8 months of the year, all the time, you can have a little bit good stuff to stabilize your mood.
And I gotta tell you, you are the greatest. You are the greatest. Love, love, love. You are the greatest love.
Good morning, sardines. Yeah, we're all sardines in this small elevator.
Creepy elevator. Someone has a lot of energy in the morning.
Yeah, I was trying to sleep and Victoria woke me up, and then I tried to snooze, then Ariel was moving.
I understand what you're saying, but it sounds like oi oi oi.
We came to the free tour, like walking tour, and it starts next to this Palace of Justice. Судебная палата. It's in the middle of the city and it's very nice. On the side we have a tour that starts 3 times a day. If I will remember, I will put links in the description box below. Very easy to find, and there are 4 people for all of this group. So it will be very reasonable. They will take, group by group, and they will go with us, which is awesome. And yeah, so come with us.
Religion in our country. 80% of the Bulgarians, they're plenty Orthodox Christians. This church we have here was built in the 10th century, in stone foundation and wooden construction. They rebuilt the church in stone in the 19th century. And probably the most interesting story about it is about the last time they had to rebuild it. Unfortunately, guys, it's also the most tragic one, because inside this church, the biggest terrorist attack in Bulgaria took place. This terrorist attack happened in the year 1925, when a left-wing activist group, part of the Communist Party, which was still illegal at that period of time, they wanted to kill our monarch. And this wasn't an easy thing to do, because our monarch was really well protected. So they came up with a plan. First, they killed an important general, knowing that by tradition his funeral would be held inside, and the whole elite of the country would gather. And with a couple of corrupt persons working in the church, they managed to place 25 kilos of explosives under the roof. When the funeral started, they detonated its bomb. The whole roof collapsed on the people inside. 130 of them died on the spot. More than 500 people were really badly injured. This is the biggest terrorist attack that ever happened here. And guys, all these people, they are military people, officials and politicians. The elite of our country. And it is a tragic story. But actually, there is one good side of it. The only good side of this tragic story, guys, is that actually our monarch survived. Yes, he did. He survived this terrorist attack. So, can you guess what? What's the reason? He was too late. Are you Bulgarian? You're absolutely right. I'm trying to understand. Okay, guys. Saint Sofia behind me. It's actually the most beautiful misunderstanding in our city. Let me explain why. The statue was built in the year 2000 for the Millennium celebrations. According to the legend, Sofia, she was a Roman saint. She was living in the Roman Empire, not here, in the 2nd century, and she had 3 daughters with really beautiful names. They were named Faith, Hope, and Love. We all carry them here in our hearts. And Faith, Hope, and Love, they became Christians at the time when Christianity was prosecuted in the Roman Empire. So the emperor found out about them. He tried to convince them to give up Christianity and to acknowledge the pagan idols that were worshipped at that time in the Roman Empire. The daughters, of course, they refused to give up their faith, so he tortured them to death. Their mother Sofia, she got... I know, guys, it's a very sad and touching story, but actually it has nothing to do with our city. There is no connection between this lady, her daughters, Sofia. No connection whatsoever. So back in the year 2000, when the local authorities, they were searching for new symbols of our city, they chose her. A bit of ignorance and apparently not knowing that the city got its name from the church that I showed you and that we're going to see later, and not from the saint. Also, Sofia is wearing some pagan attributes. She has a crown, she's holding a wild relic, she has an owl on her hand. These are all the attributes of the Roman goddesses, all pagan symbols, and she's a Christian saint. guy fighting against those pagan idols. It makes no sense at all that she's wearing them. So we say that statue is a mistake that we have now in our city center. But do you like it? It's really beautiful. Yes, it is. That's why we decided that we'll keep it here. We think it's a really beautiful statue, and we like it also because actually this statue replaced a previous one that we had here on the same spot during the communist period of time. Can you guess what?
Lenin?
Lenin, yes.
Lenin? Yeah, who else can be in the...
Well, it can be Stalin.
Stalin.
Here you
Thank
are.
you.
But it was Lenin, yes, and Lenin was there. This whole square was named Lenin Square. Well, guys, now you can see this statue in the Museum of Socialist Art. If you want, I can tell you where it is.
It's much better than the Polish.
Yeah, I think so. So, guys, before we continue, now we're going to the underpass. But before we go there, can you see the building that's behind the Statue of Saint Sofia? In the end, well, Germany was at our borders, so we had to make a choice. We had to take a side. Also, we were promised some territorial benefits, and also we wanted to avoid helpless military actions here. So we allied with the Axis powers. What was going on in the concentration camps was kept a secret here, because the common people, the ordinary people, they weren't supposed to know what's happening there. But no one can keep a secret in Bulgaria. So here happened something like a wiki leak. Leakage of information. Yes, everyone were informed about what's happening in the camps. That's why there was a big scandal here. Lots of protests and demonstrations started against them, and even the Patriarch of the Bulgarian Orthodox Church stepped in to defend them, despite the fact that they're from a different religion. In the end, our government just had no choice, and they had to say no to Hitler. But guys, how do you do that? Our monarch at that time was Tsar Boris III. You already know something about him, because that is the same guy that survived the terrorist attack in Holy Sunday Church. So guys, Tsar Boris III thought, being late worked great for me. So now I'm going to use two other typical Bulgarian habits in this situation. Postponing and lying. We started postponing and lying to Hitler, saying, we'll send him next month. We'll send him next week. First we need them to do some work for us, as they're doing work for you, we need them to build some roads here. So on and so on and so on. He used that as an excuse. In the end, they weren't sent anywhere else but home. That's how we managed to save 50,000 lives. And now we're really proud of that. Well guys, after the war, most of them decided to move to Israel. They were saved, still, it wasn't a nice experience. So they decided that they'll move there and start their new lives. And you saw an Orthodox church, Holy Sunday, the first church I showed you today. You saw a Catholic cathedral, the one with the clock tower and the cross on top, I ask you to remember. You saw a mosque and you saw a synagogue. We have 4 different temples from 4 different religions that are so close to each other. They're on a stone throw away from each other, but they don't throw stones. That's why we call this place the Square of Tolerance. This is the Square of Tolerance we have here in Sofia, and guys, they're all living here, I told you, peacefully. I believe, maybe I'm naive, but if they can do it here, that they can also do it on a global level. I know it's not that way, but at least we can hope, right guys?
Right, yes.
Good. Okay, let's continue. Now we're going.
Marina. Regina, Ariel, somewhere Gil. I can't find him. Yeah, he's there.
We had in Sofia. So the water is coming from really deep underground. We explained the existence of these hot mineral springs we have in Sofia with the volcanic origin at the Vitosha mountain. Vitosha mountain was from the volcanic activity. That's why we have so many hot mineral springs. It's coming from really deep underground. It's pouring the way you see it, free and unstoppable. It is 37 degrees. Like the temperature of the human body. It stays like this even during the winter, even when it's minus 20 degrees here, like it was this winter, really cold one.
Minus 20?
And we believe, guys, that it has healing powers. We believe the water helps for stomach problems, kidney issues, and heart diseases. Not sure if it can mend the broken heart, but if you have problems, just give it a try. Definitely give it a try. And a lot of people, as you can see, they're coming here with their bottles. Sometimes they bring huge bottles, really, 2 or 3 of them. they're filled with water, then they carry the water back home. That's not because they don't have water at home. That's because they believe this one is healing. Second, guys, it is with low mineralization, so actually it is suitable for everyday drinking. You can give it a try. You see his face? That's because it smells like eggs.
No, he's afraid the water is too hot.
Okay. It's not too hot, but it smells like eggs.
Not.
Yeah, it has this egg smell. That's because of the sulfur inside.
Almost like
but if you put it in a bottle, after a while, it will lose that smell. I promise. So, guys, if you want, you can give it a try now. I'm also going to fill my bottle.
Is it sulfur? It's a bit sulfurish, and it's like warmish temperature, not too hot, not too anything. And sulfur smell doesn't bother me. It's a bit reminds me of Yellowstone. I like it. I've tried it now. Good. Totally drinkable. It's drinkable. It's not bad. Sulfur doesn't bother me. Gil? Gil, do you want to try?
I'm gonna try.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
You like it?
I like it. Sulfur smell doesn't bother me.
It's not.
It's not bad. It's not
Tastes
very
like water.
strong. It tastes like water. The smell is a bit, but not much.
It could be.
As you see here, I know you can't read it, but I can. There is lithium here, which is lithium, and this helps mood stabilizer, very powerful mood stabilizer. So people with bipolar disorders tend to live around those waters, and it helps them to feel better, which is awesome. And I think we need it sometimes.
Yeah, that's how they probably survive the cold -20 winters. That's what we need in Vancouver this time of spring. So when it's raining 8 months of the year, all the time, you can have a little bit good stuff to stabilize your mood.
And I think we're late, and I don't know where they went.
Oh no. Are you kidding me?
Let's go. No.
Oh, relax.
Here they are.
Oh man.
Something red. Yes, that's right. We used to have a big red star here on top of that building. But
Those
if you
are
see,
Stalin.
we have that building now. That building is done.
This is not Stalin, but those are Stalin times the building.
Rubies. So beautiful.
And this is under.
And the music that we can hear is literally American rockish.
That's right, yeah. From this tree, this is a special amulet we have in Bulgaria. We call it Martenitsa. The name comes from the month March, which is Mart in Bulgarian. On the 1st of March, we give these amulets to our friends and families, to the people we love and care about. And they symbolize the Bulgarian beliefs. White, it is for good health and for luck. Red is to protect, which is the color of the blood. We believe it protects us from bad spirits. So we exchange them on the 1st of March. We wear them as a bracelet or pin on our clothes until we see. That's the rule. Until spring is here. How do you know spring is here?
It's a
when
plum
we see
tree.
a flying stork or blossoming fruit trees. That's right. We have two options because sometimes in the city it's hard to see flying storks. You know, these are the birds that carry the babies in the fairy tales. When we see the bird or a blossoming fruit tree, we know spring is here. We take the amulet off, we hang it like this on another blossoming fruit tree. They stay here the whole year. This tradition is really old. It is a pagan one. It was related to the fertility cults. The white one was symbolizing the male beginning. The red one was symbolizing the female beginning. Therefore, together, they symbolize the creation of new life. That's why, with this tradition, we welcome the new life, which is the spring in our country. Guys, if you want to learn how to make one of these on your own, we also have a culture tour. It's more about our traditions here, about our culture. It's about food, music, dances. It's really interactive tour. You get to experience the Bulgarian culture through all your senses. It's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 11. Starting again in front of the Palace of Justice. All our tours start there. Like the communist tour, I have discount coupons for the culture one as well. So think about it. If you want to join, you can ask me. I'll give you discount. The capacity of this cathedral is 5,000 people. The central dome is 40 meters high. So this cathedral actually used to be the biggest one on the whole Balkan Peninsula until Serbians built a Sava church in Belgrade. So now we're second place. Ours is the second biggest on the Balkan Peninsula. There is this constant competition here. We never know. Maybe we'll make a bigger one someday. The central dome is covered with pure gold. The central dome, the bell tower, also is covered with pure gold. We have 12 bells here, which combined weight is 23 tons. So they believe that if they ring the bells together, all the windows of the surrounding buildings will break from the sound of the bells. That's why they never ring together. They never do that. And they use really expensive materials for the construction from all over the world. They use Italian marble, onyx from Brazil, alabaster, bell, Bulgarian, and limestone. The cathedral was designed by Russian architects, and it is named after a Russian saint. Well, usually when we build a church here or cathedral, we name it after a Bulgarian saint. This one we named after a Russian saint because Alexander Nevsky was the patron saint of Alexander II. This is the Russian emperor that led the war against the Ottomans, which resulted in our liberation. So actually this cathedral is our way to show our gratitude to the Russians for helping us get liberated. This is our way to say thank you to them. And thank you guys for staying with me until the end of this tour. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now we are going to Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. It's second biggest cathedral in Balkans, at least what they think.
It was the first one until
they someone else built a bigger one.
Correct.
So yeah, that's what we're going to do.
And I wish I could remember who it was.
No, Albania, I think.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think so. Was it Serbians?
Serbians. I'm not sure. So yeah, we're going there and let's see.
Cuties.
Ham and cheese. No, this is corn and something, and this is ham and
Corn
cheese.
and chicken.
Corn and chicken. Ariel, what do you think?
2,60.
You like it? You like the pizza? Yeah. This is my wife. We went to see some, I don't know what, clothes. This is under roads pass. Amazing.
I love my jacket.
Sofia Martenitsa. This is, I think, yeah, some bakery.
Canada.
Yeah, we wanted to buy and drink like the juice, and the juice was cost too much here. We've been in different places and it was like half price from this one. So we will try to go there because I wanted very specific flavor. They have some cheap combinations, but I didn't want the cheap combinations that they have. So yeah. Okay, there we bought 2 coffees, juice, and everything around 10 euro.
That was cheaper.
It was cheaper than 10 euro. And here it's just for the juice, it's about 9 euro for a liter of juice, which is a bit too much. So maybe we will find something cheaper.
on the way.
This is Basilica that I want to go inside. It's beautiful in here. Let's go to another basilica. These are all the places that we've been this morning next to them. Now we're going inside them. So it's very good itinerary.
And there is an orange spot.
Orange spot. You can't miss orange spot in our life.
I love our bright spot. Next stop. Cathedral, храм Света Неделя. Let's go.
Now we're going to mosque, and this is the big mosque, the only mosque, functional mosque in entire Sofia city. So let's go and see how it's inside. Now we are going to Synagogue. This is our next stop, and it's supposed to be Sephardic synagogue from quite a long time ago. And yeah, we really wanted to see it. What's inside, and Arnold will love it. Yeah, so let's go with us. The Sofia Synagogue.
So the synagogue was closed and we came here to sit in the park and look in a beautiful fountain because, you know, in the Europe it's a must. We need to sit in a park and look at that beautiful view and hear the sound of the beautiful water. Original Bulgarian candy.
Rose gems, rose candies. I think we are getting some rose candies now.
It's original Bulgarian candy with organic rose oil. How cool is that? I didn't know they had them. Because the jam, seriously, when I was a little girl in Ukraine, we either had friends or family, it was so long ago, and they would bring rose petal jam, and this perfume. So I had those, this little guy's perfumes, and I had the rose petal jam. And I remember the flavor of it, it was really amazing, and the petals were almost like squeaky, like, it's kind of cool.
And delight, Turkish delight, rose flavored with rose petals.
Never
like,
tried them.
Everything with roses here,
Pretty
so.
cool.
Okay, we found. You're too close on me. We found organic,
We found organic rose jam.
which is beautiful. That's what we're going to buy.
Exactly. Without all the unnecessary additives.
Yeah, because on this one,
Oh, this is
this one has
chemical storm.
tons of additives. So yeah, half alive, but we're going strong. Beauty and the beast. You see, this is the beauty and this is the beast. So yeah, let's go eat something. Mia familia. Okay, we're again here. How unexpected. We really love this restaurant.
Huh?
Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Okay, just, oh my. Yes. Oh yes. Wow. Now how cool is that?
Enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I don't think our
It
table.
is cool. Oh, cool.
I hope it doesn't fall. It's on an angle.
Is it fun to go outside here?
Yes.
Talking yesterday that midweek, tons of kids, tons of people. Again, I
It's
can get
amazing.
over it.
It's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Может быть,
Just amazing.
мы еще будем здесь несколько дней, поменяем
He's
еще?
talking to us and I have no idea why.
I don't know why.
I think we will finish for today. I'm sitting here editing a little bit of the videos and I'm going to sleep very, very soon. It's too late. My eyes are barely open. My family, I think, almost asleep there. So yeah, thank you so very much for being with us. And don't forget to subscribe, write us a comment, thumbs up us, and cheers, loving life. And thank you, honey, for being the best camera woman for today. And see you next time. Bye.